hitter DJ Walla, heavy hitter Shade 45 every Monday night. I'm sitting here with I want to call him a rising New Jersey legend, artist, entrepreneur, businessman, and all that. I don't want to say all his accolades because I got to let this man speak for himself sometime, but I'm sitting here with Louis J. This is actually our second time sitting here chopping it up.
Second time, my boy.
How you feel now?
I feel great. I'm in a different space than I was the first time.
I was going to ask you, so what space are you in now? Like, what changed since about a year and some change ago when you was up here to now?
I think last time you see me, the urgency was different. I needed it now. I was hurrying up, trying to put things together. But those things I was trying to put together went to fruition, already came to fruition. So I'm in a different spot now than I was the first time.
So with everything going on in 2020, like stating the obvious, COVID-19,
Right.
the pandemic, some people are taking a step back, not because they want to, because they kind of have to because of the economy.
Right.
You're actually flourishing. You're doing better.
I'm doing better. I opened up a music studio during this. I opened up a podcast studio during the pandemic. Also, I got a new beard line, clothing line. We're going to get into that. I opened up a lot of different businesses within the course of 8 to 9 months. And, you know what I mean, thank you for them the PUA checks. I appreciate it.
Okay. I was going to ask, but I said, I don't want to hit you with no Vlad TV shit and get you all caught up there. Like, yo, what you getting? That government money and opening up businesses?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, when these people got these PUA checks, these other rappers, they came and they supported me, supported my business.
Okay, I get it.
Appreciate you guys.
I get it.
You know what I mean, for doing that.
So musically, what's going on with you right now?
Album Christmas Day. We here now. You know what I'm saying? It's out now, so you can go get that. Go pick it up. A lot of different things outside of that. I dropped videos a couple weeks back, and now Trap just came out. So it's moving. Things are just really, really moving.
So you dropped the full-fledged album. Like
Full-fledged.
How many tracks?
It's 13 tracks on there. It's like 2 interludes out of 13, but they like a minute and a half on there, so I still count them as songs. And it's just moving. It's doing a great thing. I'm getting a great response from it. We thought it was great coming out. It was going to be amazing coming out, and it's more even overwhelming than I thought it would be.
Are all the tracks original tracks?
All original tracks. Some produced by names. Some also sung by other artists. Like we got Rico 10 Stacks on it. We got Crutch Calhoun. Also, we got we got Shakri. We got April. Remember April back in the day?
April?
R&B April. She used to be with DJ Envy, Lady L and them. Who else we got? We got a whole host of people, bro. Everything was in-house mixed at Blazing Bar Studio by names. You know what I mean? So if you don't like the sound, blame him. You know what I mean?
So look, the reason I asked you was all the tracks originals because lately I've been seeing you do like the G mixes now.
Right.
I don't know if you got that idea from me or not because I've been like, yo, if y'all get on records that we already play, it'd be easy to, you know what I mean, make it happen.
We definitely heard you say that, right? And I'm usually against the title. Like, I don't like to do what everybody tells you to do. But I understand this is business. I need to be in DJ Walla fucking
playlist. You need to be
playlist. I need to hit that shit every week. So as much as I possibly can. So I had to do some G mixes. I just did the Molly shit. I did the G Herbo shit, Statement. A couple different joints. I also did a track that I ain't even released. I did what's the name of the track I did? Nah, that's a little bit. What's the other one I did? No, I ain't dropping. I ain't from 18th Ave. What's that shit called?
Crazy Story.
I did the Crazy Story. I ain't
you
dropping.
did the King Von over again. Okay.
I did the joint over, right? We decided not to release it because it was been too controversial. I was talking about real life street shit and beefs and shit. And you seen what just happened, you know what I mean? So we just chose to take the other route.
All right.
So, you know, I know that's probably people, when they see this interview, they're going to be like, yo, leak it,
drop
it.
it, leak it. You know how they do.
I might let Walla see if he, you know what I mean? But I know niggas going to be mad as fuck at me if I do that.
So how do you pick what song you want to make a G mix to?
I got to tilt my hats off to AJ from Blazing Bars. He picks all the situations as far as like, yo, if you want to do a G mix to this, I hear him playing this, I hear this DJ playing this record, and they all playing it simultaneously, so you should try to jump on that joint. And we try our best to just cater to that, but mainly just AJ usually picks it out, and I usually just go jump on it.
Do you ever see yourself doing a G mix to a song that more melodic, like an R&B joint? Or is it always gonna be some hood shit that you're gonna jump and do a G mix to?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I could probably do some melodic shit, have names singing on the hook. You know what I mean? I try to do a little bit myself, try to jump in on something. But
I remember we had this conversation before. Do you see yourself ever becoming an artist that can just say, you know what? All right, everybody know me for what I do.
Right.
Let me go ahead and give these ladies something that they can ride around to as well.
Well, I know this is about to be your first time listening to the album.
Yeah.
When you listening to this album, I got some pieces on there like that. This is one of the moments. This is a different type of album for me, and it was a collective thing. So it wasn't just me. And when I was making this project, it was Rico Ten Stacks, it was him, it was AJ, and everybody's input. You know what I mean? Made it on the album. So being that everybody input made it on the album is some of them songs there.
How many albums you think you did in your whole career so far?
Albums, I think I did 1, 2, 3. I did 4 or 5 albums, right? But I did like maybe 30 or 35 mixtapes.
Damn.
Right. Some that never been online.
You know what? You might have to repeat that because we were talking about this before the camera started rolling.
Right.
Some artists go in the studio, right?
Right.
They make 1 or 2 songs. And that same exact night, they in the club saying they song is the hottest song out.
Shit in the world.
And I'm like, yo, how is it the hottest shit out when you don't even know all the words to your song
right.
yet?
Listen
it ain't
to
even
me.
mixed and mastered yet.
That shit is capping your mind. See, a lot of people don't understand, like, you're not who you think you are until the people think you're that, right? Or your bank account, or your lifestyle.
Damn.
So your reality is if you living on your mother couch and you sleeping there, that's your reality. And that's the realest thing. That's the realest you're going to get. You didn't put the work in to be in a certain person's position, so on and so forth, or for somebody to show you gratitude and to celebrate you because you haven't put the work in. Me on myself, before 2006 came, I already had 1 or 2 mixtapes. By the time 2010 came, I already had maybe 15 mixtapes. By the time 2010, 11 came, I dropped my first 1 or 2 projects online, but the streets already was having it. You know, I was fucking around. Being that I'm a street dude, it's a little different. I started going to jail. Getting locked up, so on and so forth. So it didn't take off when I wanted to take off. 2014, 15, I kind of, fell back. And I started to do things different, operate different, be around different people, started to grow, physically, mentally, and financially. And then now.
Not definitely physically, because the old Louis wasn't this big.
Nowhere near this big. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get this weight off me now. But, you know what I mean? So to be in this position I am now, 5 or 6 years later that I made the decision not to be outside like I once was, it's a different thing. But I'm still outside. I'm arm's reach, but I'm not standing there. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different story. I don't want you to Vlad me.
It's all right. So, all right, look, we talked about what you got going on musically. The album is out right now. I'm pretty sure it's on all platforms. They can go get it. What's the name of the album?
It's called Passion.
Passion. Yeah, and why did you name it Passion?
Because, like you just said, the reason you just asked me all these questions, the reason you asked me about the mixtapes, the reason you just asked me, about the entrepreneurship, everything, all took passion to make. Because if it didn't, and some businesses fail, everything didn't win. And I'm still not where I want to be with the music. The only thing, the reason I'm still here is because of my passion. So I named the album Passion. Everything wrapped up in one. You know what I'm saying? It was the guts, the keep going, the persistence, the consistency just to stay here. That's why I named it Passion. I feel like I'm finally here in that position. All
right. So I think we need to talk more about Louis, the businessman, because I think that's a really important piece to what's going on with you now. People might see Louis the artist because that's the one you push out there to the public, but they might not understand that Louis is like a full-fledged businessman behind the scenes.
Right.
So I always promote people being modest, but I don't think this is a time for you to be modest. I think this is a time for you to let people know what you really got going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, F that, I'm getting to it. No, I'm saying, nah. So I ain't really one of them dudes, right? I like to talk about, the things I do have, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm more of a helper. So a lot of times I help people or I bring people to my situation and help them grow their situation. And I feel like when you're doing it genuinely out the heart, you shouldn't speak about it. But to go on to me, you know what I mean? The people that work here, they were once my staff. Now they my business partners. Because before all this, we were friends. So why not try to get some money together? I own not only this right here, this particular studio, but also the Blazing Bars studio, also the 10,000 Network. I was the network studio. Also, I own a barbershop. You know that. Also, I own homes. Also I could do stock. It's a lot of different things that I do that a lot of people are not privy to. But not only am I owning these things, these people, I gave them the opportunity to be my partners. Now they're my partners. I needed them just as much as they needed me. So now we in the position to grow together. I'm just happy that I'm able to do it with such a great team, such great people that surround me.
All right, those are nice words you said. Yeah. I don't know if you practice that or not, but
these are my guys, man.
So while I'm sitting here, I'm seeing people bring up merch. I'm hearing you talking about the beard room and stuff and all that. Too. So all right, what's up with that? What's up with these hoodies? You got merch coming out with the album?
Yo, Pasana comes out with the album. Pass it to me. I'm about to show y'all.
So
this.
Persona, that's merch for the album, or that's a separate clothing line? What is that?
That's a separate clothing line, but we gonna do in the album wear. This is one thing you didn't check out, right? So this is Wild Eyes hoodie, right? Something different, right? We giving it to him, right? So this is Persona. This is Persona. This is Persona. Everything, right? Persona. Now look, the inside tag. He said he wanted the medium, so the medium he get a J Cole. You get it?
I don't. Why?
Each artist represents the size.
A size.
Exactly. So our whole thought is music.
Okay.
Everything is just go back to the music. We want to represent our great ones. You get what I'm saying? So the medium be J. Cole. The largest is Jay-Z.
So so it's not by size. So a triple X is not gonna be Notorious B.I.G.
It is.
It is.
A double X is gonna be a double. It's gonna be size and you know what I mean, influence. You know what I mean? So he a legend, but he ain't Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tupac a extra large, you know what I mean? Jay-Z a large, you know what I mean? But, you know, so on and so forth. So Lil Wayne is small, too, because Lil Wayne, you get it? So it's play on words. We just trying to do something a little different to give, not just to get back to the people, just to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? With the businesses that we doing, why not, if we not having fun and we not growing, then I don't really want to do it. There got to be some type of passion involved.
Yeah. So what's up with the beard line? I'm trying to grow my shit. My shit ain't really connecting.
Yeah, if you don't get yours today, you'll definitely get it in
what is that about?
So the beard line is called Face. You know what I mean? The commercial out right now. You can go see it. It's amazing, dope. I had my wife do the overview talking. It's amazing. Face is like a cosmetic line. It's for to help you grow your beard. Also, it gives it a shine, restoration for guys that need some beard work. Maybe got a little patchiness. It helps you grow. It's called Face. It's a beard serum. It's a beard balm. Also, it comes with a beard do-rag. When you want to get in the shower, you really want to get your beard wet. You just came out the barber shop. You know what I mean? You want your shit to stay
I ain't never think about that. I'm like, yo, when dudes get they shit dyed, and they gotta take a shower,
I'm here
to mess up your whole shit.
I got you. You know what I mean? I got you. So that's what we got. We doing something different. We just providing the city with just something totally different. You know what I mean? We from Essex County in Newark. I feel like it's haven't really been a guy to really do something like this. Well, Scotch Porter, the guy's he's from East Orange, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to even take it even bigger or just jump in that realm and salute, bro.
All right. So we talked about what you got going on as far as your businesses. We talked about musically. Let's just jump back to your album real quick.
All right.
Out of all those tracks, do you have a favorite one?
Oh man, that's a great question. For some, everybody like I'll Never Be a Victim, right? That's one of my favorites as well. But for me, the intro it's like it speaks to who I am and where I'm at right now. I just love it. It's just it takes me to a different place. When you hear that intro, we talking about 270. That's what's in my storage unit. Like I'm bragging, and you know what I mean. And my shit just talking my talk. We're gonna let you hear some of the album before you leave here. You know what I mean? And I just want you to know, like when you hear this joint, it's just a different thing. It's a different me. You feel the energy more than just you hearing it. You feel it. I made people believers on this joint.
All right, so look, I'm going to play a couple of Louis J records right now.
Fact.
Go ahead and give me the rundown. What am I playing? Should I play a G mix and go into an album cut to a G mix? You let me know what you want the people to
play
do.
one of the G mix and bring them to the intro.
Okay, that's what we're going to do.
G mix to an intro, right? I got you.
Heavy hitter Shade 45 DJ Wildlife every Monday night right here on Shade 45. Like I said, we got Louis J in the building. The album is out right now called Passion.
Passion.